Ba 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 ba.
Hi everybody, this is Danny. Of course, this is BS Talks. If you're wondering what is going on right now, this is our musical intro. So we don't have a whole lot of budget right now. So once we get production and all that going on, we can come up with something a little classier. But right now we're just doing our own little intro music. So again, this is Danny. I want to thank everybody for watching. Let's go ahead and bring out our first guest for tonight. Ms. Kimberly, would you like to come out and join us?
Yes, I'm so excited. I'm really excited to be here.
How you been?
On this episode. Yeah, I've been pretty good.
What's new with you?
Oh, not a whole lot, just working.
Yeah.
Working for the city.
Yeah.
Trying to put a little change in my pocket.
I'm working for the money.
Yeah.
Hard.
Yeah, pretty hard for the money.
All right. So I understand that recently you were in a little home video where you were singing and you said something to the effect that you wanted people to go to the YouTube channel to check out a little story that you had to tell. Now, can you tell us about that story?
Well, recently I was in a video where there was a performance done of one of the songs, Pure Imagination, from the movie Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Great song.
Yeah, it was really well done.
Now, what was your role in this video?
I was the interpretive dancer in this particular video.
All right.
I did. It was.
And was there a poll?
Not in this one. This is the importance of staying tuned for the videos.
Right.
You never know.
So what was it? Now that as I recall, there was a line where you said something.
Yes. Well.
Set the scene for us. What happened in the movie?
So if you're familiar with the movie, or even if you're not, or if you're only familiar with the book, so there's a line in there where Willy Wonka is taking the children through a tour, and they get to a room where the wallpaper is flavored, and he tells them to lick the wallpaper, and he tells them the oranges taste like oranges, and the strawberries taste like strawberries, and the snozberries taste like snozberries.
And do you like oranges, Kimberly?
I love oranges.
And do you like lemons?
I do like lemons, actually.
And strawberries? Do you like the snozberries?
Snozberries? Well,
What exactly is a snozberry?
okay, so you think, oh, well, it's a fantasy movie for children, so it's just some made-up berry because it rhymed with strawberries. Perhaps, but humor can be dark at times, and in this instance, it's dark humor. Snozberries is not an actual fantasy berry or any kind of berry for that matter. Well, maybe, depending on the terminology you use.
I've been waiting this whole time to figure out what it was, so what exactly is it?
So, without further ado, okay, so snozberry is actually a reference to male genitalia, specifically the head of the male genitalia.
It's the gift that keeps on giving us.
Isn't it?
So when did this book? So was this in the book or was this in the?
So the saying, the line about the oranges and the snozberries is in the book, which was Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
When did that come out?
In 1964.
So you're telling me they're having jokes about this kind of stuff in 1964?
1964.
That was like almost before you were born, wasn't it?
Yeah, a day or two. So in 1964, the movie was made in 1971.
Right.
The movie was renamed Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, not Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Right.
Then many years later, Johnny Depp revised the role.
So was this same joke in Johnny Depp's movie?
Yes.
Was it really?
Because how could it not be? Because it's the best joke ever. So you Brits out there, if there's any of you watching this show, y'all got some dirty little humor. So the saying is kind of common in British.
I'm extremely familiar with British.
I know you're familiar with some British speak.
Yeah.
So. Anyway, so in 1979, there's a book written called My Uncle Oswald, written by an author, Roald Dahl.
You saying that right? Roald.
Well, it's Roald. That's another talk show altogether.
Roald.
Yeah, well, you spell it Roald, so I'm thinking it's Roald.
You gotta where are you reading this
Roald?
from? What are you reading this from? What is this?
I have my notes on a dry erase board.
It's like an 85 by 85 inch dry erase board that she's got off. Why didn't you put it like on an iPad or something and just have it?
I can't. I have an iPad Mini and it's too small. I can't read it.
Now, do you have that problem?
No, stop. Anyway. So just to give you, so this is kind of when people figured out what a snozberry was, and it was no longer a little dark humor that maybe only a few people were aware of. So in the book, it was a really popular book. It's called My Uncle Oswald. It was about this man that killed children. I know. Again, really dark over
It's
there.
not funny at all. How is this funny?
It's not funny. I just said it was a good, popular book.
You kept calling it humor, dark humor. How is
It's
that?
dark. It's dark.
That's just dark. That's not dark humor. Where's the funny ha-ha part?
Anyway, well,
I
because
killed kids, ha-ha.
So I'll tell you when The Big Secret comes out. So in 1979, 8 years after the movie and several years after the book, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the mystery is cleared up. What is the Snozberry? Oswald says to his sidekick, Yasmin, how comely. I just can't even.
Now that is her name?
Yeah.
It's like
she's
an
a James Bond
That
character.
sounds like an Austin Powers thing. My name is Alata. Remember that one?
Or Pussy Galore, or any of those names like that. Just, again, you Brits. Anyway, he asked her, I'm just going to kind of paraphrase it. You can look it up if you want to read the whole dialogue, but he asked her how she gets a rubber on an older gentleman.
Rubber what? Rubber suit?
A condom. on a prophylactic.
Lactive?
Yes, a prophylactic.
Lactive?
Yes, he asked her how does she get it on the gentleman, and she's like, well, when they get rough like that, you just grab them by the Snozberry and yank them around, and they do just about anything you want.
Thanks, guys, for joining. I hope
Anyway.
this is not removed from YouTube for,
I didn't say
ages.
anything bad.
So I want to thank you for being on the show tonight.
Yeah, I cleared up the mystery of the Snozberry for the whole world, so there you go. Thank
Listen,
you.
hey guys, I want to thank you again for being here.
Well, you're welcome, but I'm here.
And of course, this is BS Talks. So we're gonna do. We got some great guests coming tomorrow on the next episode, and we got some great features coming up for you. So be sure to stay tuned and check out all the links in the comments below about our other social media and everything. So without further ado, I want to say thanks again and
See you next time.
go enjoy some snozberries.
Oh Lord. Ba-da-ba.